Hello everyone and welcome to my alpha playthrough. So in this playthrough we're going to try and survive 100 days in Minecraft Alpha, and we're starting in the version that I first played. So this is our spawn spot, and one thing I will note is the sensitivity feels very strange. But yeah, I started Minecraft back when the free version, or rather it wasn't free, but the servers went down and Notch allowed it to be free for a couple of days, I believe. And that's where I think most people at the time in 2010 got a chance to play the game and tried it, and that was one of the big reasons why it's had such a huge boom in popularity. So I have a few goals for this series. Let's see if it's, yeah, this works, yeah. We can just punch sheep to get wool. Now wool is not that useful other than decoration because we don't have beds. So I have to stay up all night. And you are very loud. So since I've got some wool now, I can mark down our spawn spot. This is where we will be respawning. I have a few goals for this series. Mainly, I want to build a castle, something similar to what I built in my original multiplayer world, right after multiplayer first came out, and some other things along the way. So before the sunlight vanishes, I better get chopping down these trees and getting a home sorted. Now that I've got a decent amount of wood, I'm going to start heading out to explore, and hopefully we'll find some cows along the way. Since they're our only source of food, we don't need to eat for hunger, but we need to have food just in case we take damage. And from my memory, yes, in this version of the game, Notch is still trying to get the trees to work properly, so a lot of them would break their leaves, just automatically. Now I can't remember if pigs also drop food. Alright. Oh, they do. They drop. Oh, I think they still drop. I don't even know. Yeah, it doesn't have a name. Oh, there's some cows. Alright, let's get some leather and start exploring the area. And I already need a new axe, so. Okay, and a new sword for us to kill these cows. Now I'm hearing a lot of zombies under me over there. So maybe it would be super lucky and it's one of those old alpha dungeons that spawn right under the surface of the world. Yeah, they can't really occur anymore, but in this stage of the game, they definitely can. Maybe pigs are the only ones that can drop meat. I have a feeling that might be the case. Yeah, so killing cows is not useful for us in terms of food. I need to deal with the music somehow. As nostalgic as it is, I think we'll go without it. Now, before the day ends, let's go explore under this grass here and see if there's any... Well, there is some zombies, and see if there happens to be a spawner under here. There's quite a number of zombies here already. Unfortunately, I can't really get to them very easily there. Okay, no dungeon, but a nice little cave, and this might be our home for now. I would really not like to live underground for the moment, so if I can quickly make a little spot to live in. Actually, no, the day is about to end, so let's just grab our workbench, which takes forever to chop down, and concede that this is our new home. Though I should be really looking for some coal in the walls, but I might be out of luck. So I might be spending the night in this hole. I'm going to spend the last few moments just having to quickly look to see if I can find any coal in the walls, but I have a feeling I won't find any. Oh, okay, it's morning already. I didn't make it to bedrock. I was concerned it might be morning, so I quickly came up, and so it is. Now I have to worry about creepers. Luckily it's still very early, so it only just came morning. Anyway, I'm going to pack up everything I can and get out of here. I don't want to stay in the spawn chunk area, and we just spawned over that direction, so I need to get a move on. So let's just grab everything that I can here. There's wood. I have to get used to that. I can't use shift to get things. I have to just click them individually. We'll keep that on our hotbar if I can remember to click I. Now there's a problem with clicking on the furnaces, is that they eat your item. If you click on it with like a pork chop, an uncooked one, uncooked pork chop, it actually vanishes. So there's a bug in the game at this point. So I have to remember to make sure I click on it with a empty hand or something like that. So that was our first creeper. So yeah, I don't want to stay in the spawn area because I'm not sure how the spawn chunks work in this version of the game. But if they work anything like they do later, I would prefer not to have them be living in the area that's always loaded. So it looks like we're actually coming up to some water, which is going to be awkward because boats in this version are pretty bad. Either way, I'm going to keep exploring and find a nice place to settle so we can start our first actual base and home. But for the moment, I'm just going to admire the old generation, which I miss and I remember dearly. Yeah, and I wonder if we'll ever find any crazy cliffs. Anyway, let's go. Now that I look at this landscape, I don't know if I like it. So I was like, oh, I'll live over here, and then I'm looking over here, and look at this. Ah, the generation has just gone crazy here for some reason. So I think I'll move a little bit further off, and we'll get to building our very first alpha house. Okay, this place is so flat it reminds me more of a modern desert. But yeah, this is a great place. It's getting the end of the day, so I better hurry up. Other than the gravel shoreline, but I think we'll live with that. Let's hurry up and go. And so ends the second day. I better put a door on this before I get myself killed. Oh, that's interesting. The crafting area is holding an item. So yes, in the old version you'd only get one door. Now for a call, that will still work, yeah. So I think this way I can actually attack the zombie if he stands on the other side. I can't quite remember, but we'll see if that works. Anyway, I am now safe. I can't remember if spiders can climb at this version, but either way, I'm going to continue building throughout the night. I better put some torches down. Okay, the morning of day 3. So I want to hurry up and make use of the day before it ends. So we've got a creeper in front of us, I think. He's hiding out there somewhere. I can hear him. Either way, the chests can't be stacked next to each other in this version, so there's always going to be a gap until a bit later when there's trap chests in some point in beta. But we won't be on beta. Well, yeah, we're stuck in alpha. So for now, I'm just going to drop everything I can in this chest and go out and grab some food because I have no way to replenish my life other than this one pork chop. Now I've got to be careful because you can still use it even when you're full health, which I did do to the last one. Anyway, let's very slowly individually click everything into the chest and get out of here. Okay, I can't really find any pigs around my area, so I think it's time to just change plans. I'm gonna go down, maybe find some caves, maybe go mining, and then I'm gonna start getting a wheat farm going so I have a solid source of food. Because cows don't drop anything, and all I'm getting is more cows. As you can see, they just spawned over there. So I will probably have no problems for some leather armor. Oh, pigs! Pigs! A whole bunch of them. Okay. Come here, I'm sorry. Give me your precious food. I've also noticed a slight bit of lag, which is surprising. I'm not sure why. I don't recall having this problem before. I did run alpha a while ago, and I didn't have this kind of consistent lag. Every now and again the game like jitters, like it's falling behind. I don't know if it's like, maybe I need to go limit the FPS. Actually, it might be a good idea to turn on VSync. Yeah. Either way, we got a bit more food. I'm gonna go grab a bucket and start a farm here. Ah, wow, our first diamonds. Okay, so I was just building a staircase down, straight down, and I'm guessing we're very close to bedrock now. So we found our first set of diamonds, so I'm going to mine around them. I don't have an iron pick at the moment, so I can't get them. But I can free them out, so I can grab them in a little while. So it looks like we've got a 6 vein, I'm guessing. Oh, it's just a 4 vein it seems. We'll see. Yeah, just a 4 vein. Okay, that's alright. I'm going to keep mining and make a bit of a space and see how close we are to bedrock. And as soon as I run out, I'm going to head back up. I'll grab the pick and then head back down. But the mine entrance is not at the house, so it's a little unsafe up there at the moment while it's still dark. And we're going to wait until day 4. Oh, okay, yeah. I just ended the record and here we are. Alright, so we're right at the... so this is layer 5, I believe I'm standing on, if I recall. So yeah, this is 5, 4, and then, yeah, we'll end up much lower. So, ideally, if this is 5 from my calculation, this would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This would be the ideal layer to mine on to avoid all lava lakes. So I'll see if I can... We'll see if we run into a lava lake at this level. Welcome back to the morning of day 4, I believe. Now I'll have to stop saying that at some point, but because there's no day counter, I'm kind of relying on even just myself saying it so that when I go to record and edit, I have that to reference back. Either way, we found some diamonds earlier, and we need to get some more pickaxes. Now, I do actually have wood down here, so I could make some more while I'm here, but I'm going to go upstairs and just dump off some of our stuff. And I'm thinking maybe I need a way in the game to show what day it is. But there's no clocks in the game yet. That's the next update. And we won't be on that update until, well, a while. Until about 50 days. That's when I'll update to the later alpha versions. But for now we're just stuck having to count days manually. And creepers are kind of scary, they run at you even when they're exploding. That's kind of concerning. I'm still getting that slight weird lag. Okay, it's the morning, or a little after morning, of day 7. So I've done some mining, and I had a problem with a bug, and the game crashed, and I lost some progress, and I lost a whole bunch of coal. So I went and tried to find some more. I couldn't. I found redstone, I found a whole bunch of diamonds, I found some more iron, but yeah, and even gold, but no coal. So coal can spawn anywhere at the bottom, so yeah. Oh well. Either way, we're gonna make a castle. So yeah, we're gonna make a castle because that's what I did back in alpha when I played the first time. And I'm gonna have to organize these chests later, but yeah. So we're gonna cook up some more stone. I'm surprised it didn't cook up everything. I'm only using wood at this moment, but we can take what we got. And I'm gonna build a castle. So I'm not gonna build it as big as my old one. So I'll show you guys on the screen now what it looked like. And that, I've only got the screenshots of it. I do not have the world, unfortunately. And they're not even my screenshots, they're screenshots from a friend. But there's no way I can build it because back then you could, well I could build it obviously, but back then you could, on servers you could drop your tools and they would repair because the server never tracked the durability. Either way, we're going to build something smaller, but with a bit more like, using more of my knowledge of how to build. And it's going to give us a safe place to be at night and mean that our house is not so vulnerable to creepers standing outside of it and all that. So there's some iron down here as well. So now for the walls, I kind of want to like my instincts are kind of telling me to like do like diagonals and kind of make it like very meandering, but because we're in alpha and I'm thinking like back in those days most people didn't really build circles and that, you know, so I'm going to stick to more squares and right angles, and it's going to give that more of that alpha feel without me using everything of alpha style. So I'm thinking we'd start the walls up here. We want a good area, so I might regret how big I make it, probably will. But I want to encompass this water area because this is really nice. We've got like this big lake here, and then we've got this I don't know what you would call it, but it's a great way for us to have like buildings here and be able to use the boats. So we're going to start right here. So I think we're going to go just with a 5 high, and then yeah, cobble our way up here. Now I've got smooth stone. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate that in it, but I'll just think about it and yeah. Welcome back. So I've started work on the wall. I cleaned it up a little bit and yeah. So I'm just I did decide to go with the wood at first, but then I was thinking it's a castle. I want it to look more closer to my original. Well, not really, but yeah, I decided to go with more of the stone. So I started to pull out the just the cobble and the oh, I'm gonna regret that. Cobble and smooth stone or regular stone. So this is where this is the kind of look it will have. It'll be much taller than this. Oh, that seems to be happening. And we'll have it, yeah, go around this way, and I've left the gaps in for the moment while I don't have enough stone. So I'm thinking about 5 high, so I've got those up at 5 high. And yeah, so I'm going all the way around here. This will be our entrance to our area, and I'm not sure what I'll do about this hill. So this is our mine here, so we definitely do want to have our hill included. Might go all the way up here, and then cut in. Problem is, it's quite a steep upbringing, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna tackle it. I don't want to really terraform too much. Not only would that take a long time, I think it's mostly because I don't want to take a long time. Let's be honest, it's going to take a long time to cut down what, like 4 or 5 layers of dirt to come out like here and then come back across. But maybe I should. Maybe we should. But either way, I will get back to doing this and check in with you guys shortly. So I've decided to bite the bullet, and I've made ourselves a diamond shovel. I'm going to use this to level this bit of the hill out until I want to put the wool, which will probably be about here. We're going to get lots of diamonds, and I've got quite a few, given, you know, I'm mining with stone for the most part. So we're just going to level this out and be done with it, you know. There's always more diamonds to get, and the world is infinite. And especially once we get to the later versions, it'll get easier and easier to get. Of course, we're a long way away from, you know, getting much easier ways to mine. We have to get through. Well, I haven't really talked about this, but we will move on to beta after we've done 100 days of alpha, and then eventually we'll move on to the release versions of Minecraft. And can you be quiet, honestly? But yeah, I'll get this done. Let's get this done. Welcome back. It is, well, the midday, or just about to go midday, of day 11. Now I have been counting them. I'm pretty sure I'm right on the money. But yeah, I've gone through quite a bit of durability on my pick and shovel. The shovel from the dirt here, and the previous night I just went mining and I went through a few picks and just gave up and just started going with the diamond pick, only expecting to go a little while, and it was so fun having the extra speed, and yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. So I've brought the wall up to this point here, and it's just going to cut through, and I'm going to cut through the mountain here. I'm going to try and make it look a bit nicer than just a tunnel, but for now I'll just cut through and go past this tree and probably head up and just go right into the water over there. Now this place, I don't know if it's going to be enough space in the long run, but it is plenty spacious for us to put quite a few things down. I don't really know what I'm going to put down. Maybe a tree farm and such. Anyway, I am rambling on too much. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Ciao! I can't wave to you because third person doesn't, it doesn't work. Yeah. Ciao!